Gentlemen, here's a review we see after a lot of remodels. It looks great in magazines, but that doesn't always translate to being great in real life.
So this is exactly how buyers and oftentimes salespeople still get caught, right? Because built-ins live in this world of, extravagant photos and reputation and things like that. And we assume that the long famous names will automatically deliver the best outcome. But built-ins are never and have never been really one on branding alone. They're one on planning and fit and airflow and hinge geometry and service access and panel behavior. The reality is, these legacy brands, while they still make excellent machines, okay, you can't assume that the one that you've always known is still the best answer for that specific cabinet run or that panel thickness or that hinge clearance or that service path, right? I mean, some of these lesser known brands have really leaned into those types of details now. And it's not to outstyle the leaders because they can't, it's to remove the friction points that show up after installation. And look, the miss here is almost exclusively on us, right? I mean, as salespeople, a lot of times we're going to take the easy way out in this category and we're going to let the badge carry the sale for us. And when we do that, we skip asking the hard questions that we should be asking everybody, right? Cabinet reveals and return air and wall proximity and floor pitch and water and electrical location and what happens when a tech actually needs access to this thing, right? That's how you end up with a review that we just heard, right? And certainly not because the product was bad. It was because the match to the product was lazy, So look, at the end of the day, you never sell photos, right? Don't sell the photos, sell the fit. You start with the plan, reveal, hinge sweep, panel thickness, toe space, vent path, service clearances. There's a lot to go over, right? Then you pick the brand. Famous or not, it doesn't matter. You want the one that cooperates the best with that specific plan. And if a well-known brand checks all those boxes, amazing. But if it's a lesser known brand and they're doing it better in this particular case, that's the better way to go. You want the best install with true flush and clean service access. That's going to beat a famous badge every single time.